Well, the truth is, this women's reservation has been passed. Women's reservation has been passed. The Bharatiya Janata Party doesn't want to pass women's reservation. They don't want to pass legislation for women. Women's reservation has been passed. And now, all the parties have united on the issue of delimitation. The BJP's conspiracy, which wanted to deceive women, has been exposed. That's why, to hide their defeat, they want to keep women as a mere issue. They want women's bondage to be a mere slogan. Women should be an issue. Women should become a slogan. They are constantly engaging in this conspiracy. On the streets and in the House, our Chief Minister's language is slang. His language is slang. If this word hasn't been coined, I'll ask ChatGPT to coin a new word. The Chief Minister's language is slang. If you look up his old statements and read, watch, and listen to today's statement, you'll see for yourself who the real truth is. And how unsafe women are. Because of their language, their behavior, the BJP's way of working, people are disobeying the law. They don't trust the institutions of justice for justice. They are taking the law into their own hands. And they're even committing further injustice. Recently, when I visited Hardoi, I had the opportunity to meet the daughter's family, her brother, and her close relatives. They shared their grief and the way they'd been treated. The daughter went to various places seeking justice. She went to the police chief several times, submitting written requests. She met with them in person and presented her case at public hearings. She filed her complaint on the public hearing portal. There's another portal for women's safety, and she filed her complaint on that as well. She went to the police station, met with the police chief, and met with countless officials. Despite that, she still didn't get justice. She was murdered by dominant individuals, supported by the Bharatiya Janata Party. The family demands that they won't get justice through the Uttar Pradesh government's investigation. A CBI inquiry should be conducted. Families should receive financial assistance, given the way the government is discriminating against them even in providing assistance. The government should ensure no discrimination against victims and ensure the safety of their families. Because of the government and the chief minister's working style, their thumping policy, their bulldozers, and their claims of crushing bones into 30 pieces, I don't know what their statement was. Because of this, a murder occurred in Varanasi. After the car collided with the villagers, or whatever other conflicts broke out between them, people lost their lives. Manish lost his life. In Hardoi, the police didn't listen, resulting in the death of Shilpa Kushwaha. And here, the chief minister's government's approach is to take justice into their own hands. Lives were lost in Hardoi as well. And in Varanasi, even when the country's top MPs were present, no hearing took place. These incidents are taking place, and people are taking the law into their own hands. They are going out for justice. They are taking anyone's life. If anyone is to blame for this, it's the Bharatiya Janata Party government itself, and the chief minister is the biggest culprit. Their language is like, run a bulldozer, crush bones. And I can't speak their language. And what can I say about their wisdom? Give me blood, I'll give you freedom. They haven't created electricity. They've introduced smart meters to benefit their people, and women have come out. They've thrown away the meters. If anyone is doing this, it's the Bharatiya Janata Party. Their government is taking money from the public's pockets, taking money from the poor, and filling the pockets of the rich. I've already said they're studying inflation, along with their top economists, who are also scientists. Those scientists once had idols of Lord Ganesha drink milk. Later, several newspapers published that surface tension is a theory, similar to how our burning cans are, causing this process. Our chief minister uses his language to express his energy through language. Tell us what they were saying in the House after insulting people. What kind of language was that? And some people have become slaves of the BJP. They do whatever the BJP says. Sometimes they forget that they are writing for the BJP, that during the freedom struggle, these people remained underground and secretly met with the British. And then in Hardoi, BJP members were saying that they did not set up any factory. Let me tell you, Uttar Pradesh produces Pepsi cold drinks or all the PepsiCo products, including many drinks, aerated drinks, fruit drinks, and many other products. If the largest factory was set up anywhere, it was in Hardoi through the policies of the Samajwadi government. The only problem is that that factory doesn't make small fentha, but small meanda. What can we tell those who can't see anything there? The Ganga Expressway was closed immediately after its inauguration, making it impossible for anyone to travel. We managed to get it opened with great difficulty, and we were able to travel. We witnessed inaugurations before these as well. Some things were washed away when the rains came. This time too, see what will be washed away. The truth about that will be revealed very soon. It has been. After that, the price of cylinders has been increased. The price has increased by 900 euros. You have already increased the price of cylinders. It's not just the cylinder that becomes expensive. Food, bread, business, and inflation all increase. So it's not just the cylinder that becomes expensive. Now inflation has started rising. And just wait and see what other things will increase in price. They are not allowing their people's profits to decrease. Corruption is not decreasing. Just look at all the road construction contractors in Uttar Pradesh who came here after doing some accounting. Sometimes our journalist colleagues have asked questions here too. They themselves will raise their hands, asking how to build the road now. Sir, Mamata Banerjee had to sit for 4 hours at night to monitor the strong room in Bengal to keep it safe. This is the problem. Who do we trust? You must remember that votes were being stopped with revolvers. Voting was stopped with revolvers. I believe that the Bharatiya Janata Party and the Election Commission, which jointly practiced and trialed in Uttar Pradesh, have replicated the entire operation in West Bengal, creating a complete platform structure. For the central government, a complete platform structure for how to conduct it in Bengal. Despite this, Didi is going to win there. Didi will win with a historic majority. The Election Commission of India has designed a different counting system, so they will ensure that whoever goes for the counting process is not crossing any parameters. Talking about QR codes, why are smart meters being thrown away? The technology exists, isn't it? If smart meters can be thrown away, who knows what they're doing in QR mode? BJP people can't trust the technology they've brought in. Remember, I told you once before. A drone recently flew over sci-fi. Although it belonged to a private company, I'm not blaming a private company, but what is happening under the BJP government? As soon as it took off, it crashed into a field. Tell me. And later, when we raised our voices, they had to pay for the crop loss they suffered on their farm. Never. Today is World Labor Day, and on this occasion, the government is paying significantly less wages to Enriga workers. In cities with 500 million euros, wages are typically 400 euros. We should be concerned about labor wages and discuss labor rights. These laws and rights were created and granted to workers after a great struggle. The Bharatiya Janata Party government, in collusion with industrialists, has weakened these laws under the pretext of COVID. We hope that today, when Labor Day is being celebrated around the world, their struggle will be remembered, how they can be provided with the necessary facilities, how they can contribute to the economy, and how their contribution can be increased. The government should withdraw all pending cases against them, highlighting the widespread discrimination they faced in Noida. The wages of workers in Delhi and Haryana were different. So at least all cases against Noida workers should be withdrawn. This is our demand from the government today. They are punished in Noida, respected in Lucknow. I said the same thing. This is the Girgat formula. 100 euros was increased for the pilgrimage. 17 crore rupees are being taken separately from pilgrims in Uttar Pradesh today. Mr. President, the way religious pilgrimages were facilitated extensively during the Samajwadi government. We used to provide free travel for the elderly on these pilgrimages through the Shravan Yatra. The government should support events of all religions. This is the beauty of our country. This is the Indianness of our country. The way Mayawati ji acted. In the politics of the country and Uttar Pradesh, she may not have read the bill, or the BJP may have misinformed her. Those who do not pay for their work will be finished. But who is behind this statement? Do they even know that workers are not paid for their work? When such a large movement has taken place, they are aware of everything. They passed it together in 2023. But a party that chants Jai Shri Ram cannot be on the same page. Every conspiracy of the BJP will be defeated. The public is very aware and intelligent. That's why women aren't joining their movement. You've raised a very important question regarding the environment. You'll remember that when the Aravallis were discussed, the Samajwadi Party was the first to oppose it, and later many organizations joined in the protest with greater force. People came out to save the Aravallis. These are members of the Bharatiya Janata Party who are preparing to sell the Aravallis. Whenever the BJP undertakes any work, it decides in advance who to award the tender to, and prepares accordingly. They have no attachment to the environment, to the earth, to the rivers, to water, to the forests. Their only goal is money and votes. Sir, there's a statistic that when elections were being held in Kolkata, 27,300 CRPF personnel were deployed.